I would like to talk to you about my multimedia project and about Indigenous artifacts and their importance in Aboriginal culture. The Kelvin Grove Library is home to an elaborate collection of beautiful Aboriginal artifacts. I have decided to recreate two artifacts in 3D modeling software Blender. These are the bull roarer bibu and the hooked boomerang wangle. It was a challenging process as I've never used Blender before, but I am satisfied with my end result. Here is the bibu. I created it by stretching and flattening a sphere and projecting this image onto its surface. To enhance the model, I also created a plane of grass for it to sit on following a video tutorial. Here is its final render. For the wangle, I used its reference image as a base and sculpted around its shape. Then I also projected this image onto its surface. I struggled a bit more with the wangle because of its odd shape. I would like to introduce Uncle Dennis, a proud Indigenous man who has connections to our school. He will share some information about his family and experiences and what the bibu and wangle were used for.
So I'm very happy, very pleased and very honoured to be able to have a look at these artefacts and also to share background information. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners on the land on which you are, which is the Turrbal and Jagera peoples. I acknowledge the Ningi people, the Gubbi Gubbi people in the north, Garang Garang people, Waka Waka people, and acknowledge their elders, past and present, and living in harmony with nature. First of all, I'd like to say I was born in Innisfail, North Queensland. This is a picture of my grandmother. It was a stolen generation, was taken from up on the Palmer River, the Cookamini tribe, and she was taken Yarrabah as a stolen generation, and she grew up there not knowing and not seeing them ever again and being separated from them ever again. We're talking about the Cookamini people, this little blue area up there, and this is a photo of her daughter, who was my mother, and we grew up in North Queensland. Number one starting is what is known as the hook boomerang. The Aboriginal word for it is wangle. This boomerang, it's like a hunting boomerang, which is not a returning boomerang. You could hurl it at an animal, and they were cut out by stone axes or sharp shells, and then they would put them in the shape of what they wanted to use for the artifact in its particular use. So that's the number one, hook boomerang. We have what we call the bull roarer, or the Aboriginal word is baidu. If you spin this round and round very hard, it would make a sound like that would frighten the birds and the animals out of the bushes. And then as they came out of the bushes, then they would spear them. So the bull roarer is this item here.
Thank you very much, Uncle Dennis. Your information and experiences have been very helpful. Thank you for watching. See you later.